Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to touch on some free-to-play stuff, some things that you can do to kind of earn some units, right? So one of the things I've always looked at is not buying any units, right? I like getting free stuff, right? On top of that, I don't mind buying like catalyst packages, things of that nature, but when we talk about arenas, right, you can earn yourself quite a bit of units, and that's through whether it's through battle chips or whether it's through some of the units that's offered. So let's take a look at some of the units that's offered, right? So we got 10 here, okay, and we got 20 here, so that's 30 inside the Catalyst Clash, right? So we got 30 so far, and this is weekly, so this arena runs kind of like twice a week, right, within a 1 week span. So then we have 5 right here, so we got 35, 45, right? Then we got 60, 75 here. Then we got 90, 105, 120, 135. We got 150, so we got 165 between those two arenas. Right now we got 170, 180. Then we got 195. And then we got 210. And then we got 30 right here, so that's 240. Another 30, that's 270. Another 30, that's 300, right? So we got 300 free units between those arenas, right? So between just those three, that's 300 free units. And that's twice a week, so that's 600 units, right? And don't forget, you're going to have the other 2 arenas for the Catalyst as well, for the tier, I think it's tier 4, and then the tier 1 alpha, which is also going to give you 30 and 30, right? So that's 660. So then we have, 13, we got 26, we got another 39, we got 52, and then we got another 52, which is going to take us to 104, and then we're going to have 13, so then we're going to have 36, which is going to take us to 140. And then we'll have 14 and 14, that's 28, so that's 168. And then we'll have another 14, which will take us to 182. And then we got 28 more, which will take us to 200. And then we have, that's 228, 242. And then, we'll have 242, so then we'll have 256, and we'll have 260. Right, so in total, you're going to get about 860 units every week, just simply from doing the arenas. Right now, doing the arenas or how quickly you can get them done is really just going to depend on roster, right? So what I wanted to do is just take a second to kind of review mines and try and work on getting an infinite win streak in each arena. That'll make going through the arenas 10 times faster, right? So I always start off with my 6 stars ranked 2 and 3, right? So that's how I kind of start off my arena, and then I'm going to get it to a 5 win streak, right? So 5 is the number, and then I usually reset it to my 7 stars ranked 3, right? And then I'll kind of go through those, which I have 26 7-star ranked 3s. And then I'll move that right along to my 6-star ranked 5s, right? And I'll kind of run through these 2. And by that time, the first arena is done, right? Which takes me about 30 minutes, right? Now, depending on your roster, it may take you longer, right? But keep in mind, you're going to end up with a little over 100K in battle chips as well when you talk about completing all of those arenas, all right? So with 100K battle chips, if you're just simply getting the arena chips, which is what I usually get, the 20,000, you could probably do that about 5 times, right? Now, depending on if you finish up all the milestones, obviously you're going to get 300 per match, right? So that's always a thing, is that you're going to get 300 a match. So you may end up with a little over 150K in battle chips, which should give you at least, probably 50 of these crystals and, maybe 15 of these crystals if you wanted to do it like that. Or you can go kind of Thronebreaker crystals and, you know, really max out your arena and get to 500 battle chips, which is going to require maybe a little bit more effort than what I normally give in the arena. But this is a great way to not have to buy units. Obviously, you can see I have 13,600. I haven't bought units in about 4 or 5 months, right? I kind of just been saving them up for the banquet. But I did spend a few in Alliance Wars and Alliance Quest, different things, buying potions, stuff like that. Which I shouldn't have, because now I have a bunch of potions kind of expiring here. So I'm not going to be buying any more potions, and they have potions in the Super Daily event. But, you know, back to that arena. So when we talk about, you know, hey, how do you avoid spending in this game? Simply come in here and complete every arena you see, and you're going to end up with about 860 units just from doing all the arenas every 7 days. And then, you know, depending on how good your luck is, you'll end up with a little bit more if you buy the right arena crystals, right? And see what kind of pops open. So for me, I'm averaging about 1,000 units per week free, just simply from grinding out the arena. And like I said, the arena has gotten shorter and shorter for me. I can actually finish out. But, you know, you can get about 860, right? And depending on how your arena crystals go, you can get definitely a lot more. So, listen, guys, if you're looking for a quick free-to-play option to grab you some units, this is going to be fantastic for you, right? Grind those arenas, right? I know it's tedious work and nobody loves it, but keep working at it, all right? So listen, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment on this video if you like it, right? I added up all those units for you guys so you can have something to kind of work towards each week. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.